Fifi here. Hey, I'm sitting in my bed. I have been in bed for most of the day. It's Sunday. Sundays are my. When does the weekend start? My Fridays, technically, because I work at a restaurant that's open from Wednesday to Saturday, and yeah, since Saturday is my last night of work, Sunday is like, well, I guess Saturday is my Friday, and then Sunday is my Saturday. And my job has taught me many things, but I'm realizing that my job has also taught me to rest because I'm kind of someone that could be a productivity police in my terms of what productivity means, which isn't even real if you think about it, because if I'm making up these rules, like, I could also shatter those rules, like they're not real because I'm. So this job is teaching me to rest because I'm like, dude, I work so hard. I work Wednesday to Saturday and I feel proud of the work I'm doing. Like, I deserve rest. And it's just interesting. I'm thinking about it now because my last job, I didn't feel that same fulfillment in what I was doing. So it almost made me feel like, since I didn't feel that fulfillment, I didn't feel the need. I didn't feel like I deserved the rest because I wasn't fulfilling myself in other ways. So I'd always want to try to be doing something, which is how you burn out. And shout out to my job for teaching me how to rest and how to work hard. um, this is my room right next to my bed. My little cork boards. This is kind of like my altar. If you were wondering, this is a random miscellaneous shelf. I have a lot of physical things. I love it. This week, sorry, I was burping, has been interesting. It's been an interesting week, emotionally, and I don't know, I have felt like my inner child and my younger self come out so much, and just like, I feel like she's been wanting attention, and I'm also like, I got my period yesterday, so I feel like that's definitely a part of it. But it's been interesting, and it's also just interesting because whenever I do go through these moods of just like feeling like little me, which I haven't felt in a while, but it always goes back to me missing my mom and my friend who has also experienced the death of a mother figure. She was telling me, she was like, how her grief for that figure in her life like is kind of a tool for her to release, like, even if it's not about the grief in general that's making her sad, like thinking of that mother figure will lead her to crying. And I was just thinking how I've had this interesting week of being, not even interesting, like, because I have felt these things before. I just feel like I was really in my head. I was like overthinking and perceiving myself like a little too much, judging myself a little too much. And at the end of the day, I slept at my boyfriend's house, and I didn't want to talk about it at first, and then I started talking about it, and then I was like, I miss my mom, and then I started sobbing. I just started really, really crying. And even if my weird week wasn't about me missing my mom. Going back to I miss my mom will always lead me to release. And I'm really thankful for that in a way, because I'm always thankful to cry. I'm always thankful to release, because it's just an expulsion of gunk, and not even gunk in an ugly way. Just like, I think we all need to release in some way, and I'm thankful to have a tool that will be there for me to cry every single time. Obviously, I do miss my mom, and I wish she was here physically, but like, just the grief that I have, like, really helps me release when nothing else is going to trigger that cry in me, but that always will. And for that, I'm thankful, because like I said, a cry just always helps. Like, crying really helped. And yeah, it's just been an interesting week, but we made it. We made it through, and it's also funny, like, we always make it through, you know? Like, if I'm here right now making this video, that means I've made it through this far. So yeah, and that kind of reminds me of something I drew recently. I've been making this list that I'll probably post on Substack or something. It's marinating. But it's things that always find you. That's what it's called. I was thinking of maybe making it things that always find me, because I'm talking about myself. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to share this, so I'm gonna hide it with this book. But things that always find you, and then it's a spiral. And in the spiral, I wrote things like, I guess is it backwards? I guess so. Whatever. In the spiral, I wrote things like sadness, love, music, grief, joy, confidence, laughter, pain, music, trust, anger. Yeah, I just wrote all these things that always find me. No matter what, my entire life, all of these things have found me again and again, which is why it just makes sense to me that it's in a spiral. Again, I don't want to share this. Because I just feel like we live in a spiral. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. But we live in a spiral because, like, I just feel like life is a set of, like, full circle moments. There's always a moment in my life where I'm like, this is such a full circle moment, which means that there's a lot of circles. So it just keeps spiraling, and it's just like all these things, no matter what, will find me. And knowing that they always will find me makes me feel okay when they do, if that makes sense. Because I feel like, obviously, when joy finds us, it's easy to move through that. It's easier to move through, like, a joyful moment. But when sadness or anger or pain or some of those tougher things find us, like, they could feel really eternal. And it's easy to think like you'll be in that forever. It's easy to think that the sadness is going to stay with you forever, that the anger is going to stay with you forever, that you're going to feel this way forever, you know. But then if you, like, me looking at that spiral reminds me, like, oh no, like, sadness is something that has come to me always throughout my entire life, but so has joy, and so has music. Like, music always finds me. And it just, to me, is a perspective that everything is really temporary, and it's not the easiest thing to not even. I feel like when I go through moments that feel really eternal and just emotional and sensitive, I am aware that it's temporary. I'm super aware that it's not going to last forever, but when you're in that, even like just knowing that isn't enough sometimes. Like you could be aware of something but not like embody it or not accept it. It's hard to accept that it won't last forever because you're feeling so fucking sad, or you're just not feeling great. So it's easy to just stay in that versus accept like this is gonna pass. So I drew that to represent the temporary nature of everything, but also the beauty of everything, because what we love will always find us. I think of moments in my life where I haven't gone through one lately, but I've gone through moments where I haven't been able to listen to like anything, to listen to music, and I just need to be in silence, and I just need, there's no music that is filling whatever craving I have. And not in the moment, that didn't make me sad, but I was like, fuck, I want to find music or something to listen to that will like satisfy me. But then it comes back, like music found me again, and now I can't stop listening to it, so everything is temporary, and the emotions that we are uncomfortable with will always find us no matter what. The emotions that we love will always find us no matter what. So we might as well just embrace them all. Easier said than done. Random thought, but I wanted to talk about it. So the restaurant that I work at has a small menu. There's like usually 10 items on the menu, and it changes often based on seasonality. The chefs use like seasonal ingredients for the most part. And honestly, a lot of the ingredients that are on the menu, I learned about them working there. I've never heard of most of these things, and I love that. It's really fun. But I feel like the chefs, who are also the chef owners, they're also my bosses, they are doing something that is not like, I guess, mainstream or typical in Miami. And obviously that comes with judgment, that comes with people not understanding. And I love it. I love it because they are doing something that is what I would want to do in my artistry. Like the menu has no set cuisine. It's takes influences from everywhere. I like to say it's genreless. And that's kind of how I want to be as an artist as well. Like I just like take influences from everywhere, and I feel like there's so many different parts of me that I don't resonate with being only a part of like one thing or one genre or one medium. So the chefs inspire me in that way. But I feel like people like that, and people that have art, put their art out there, and there are these kinds of people that can't be put into a box. I don't think most people can be put into a box, but it's hard to understand people that can't be put into a box because they're just so complex that for people who don't understand that, it's easy to judge. And I fully understand the complexity of people. I feel like I love having that awareness of just like everyone is so complex and I can't put anyone in a box. And if I put someone else in a box, I'm probably putting myself in a box too. Anyway, anyway, this woman walked in to the restaurant I work at. It's called Reco Veco. Um, so yeah, a woman walked in. And she looks at the menu and she's like, why can't you have a normal menu? And our hostess, who's the chef owner's sister, is like so nice and was trying to talk to her and just explain like the intention of the chef owners. And she was like, yeah, but like, why don't you just have a normal menu and why don't you have any American wine and whatever. I think it's so interesting how people just really reveal themselves through their comments and their perceptions of things. Like, and something I take note, this is something that bothers me, not to the point where my peace is shaken up, but to a point where it just irks me a little. And I would love if like people were more aware of this. But obviously I can't control people. But it's just like when you go into a place and you're like, why can't you be this? I'm just like, why don't you go to the place that you're looking for then? Like, why do you demand a place that exists, that is doing their own thing, to be different for you? Like, have you not taken in that this restaurant is maybe full and like so many people love it? Like, why do you have to change something that is there based on your personal preference when you can just find some place that works for you and is speaking to you? You know, like, I personally don't love, like, if someone likes a certain genre of music that I don't enjoy, I'm not gonna be like, why don't you like that music? Like, why do you like that music? It sucks. Like, that's not my place to say because, like, what I listen to, I'm sure someone else probably doesn't enjoy, but who am I to, like, shit on them for it? Like, don't yuck someone else's yum. I don't like that. You know, like, I would have told that woman, go eat at the Cheesecake Factory if you want a bigger menu with normal things, you know? Like, you don't need to come in here and. I'm shedding. You don't need to come in here and demand that this place be different because you don't understand it. And that's another thing, too. I feel like you really judge something that you don't understand, you know? Even I do that. So that just makes so much sense to me. And I don't know, I saw that woman's behavior and I'm just like, I don't want to be like that. I love when people teach me about who I want to be. It's great. So yeah, I thought that was funny because I was just like, why would you come in here to just give your opinion like that? Like, it's just not. And it's just funny, you know? It's just really funny to me because I don't know, it's like you can't expect to go to like, I don't know, like an art supply store and find food. It's like going into an art supply store and being like, why don't you guys have cheeseburgers? You know what I mean? It's like wanting to change what's already there when like there's so much available that will meet your preference that you don't have to go judge or spread negativity in a place that just isn't what you want. You know, you could just go find the place that is what you want. But I do think that it comes with time, and some people, everyone's different. So that was a cool thing though to witness, because it just made me want to be less judgmental. Um, yeah, that's really it. You know, I've missed my mom so much this week. And, well, if you are new here, Open Heart series was really firstly inspired by my mom's death, honestly, because like her death just opened my heart in this new way and like shot me into this new awareness. And Open Heart series literally like came from a meditation where I thought I was like speaking to her. So that's why I said I miss my mom. And yeah, the complexity of life is just so interesting, because it's like there's just always moments of joy weaved within moments of sadness and grief and longing, and moments of confidence weaved within moments of feeling like so low and not capable, and it's just all connected, you know. And it's like I've missed my mom so much this week, and I've also had moments of so much laughter this week. And yeah, I just it's interesting, because I feel like we all have mother wounds, and it's like I'm healing and understanding my mother wound without her physically being here. And that is its own set of challenges. And having your mom here and healing the mother wound with your mom here is also its own set of challenges. So it's just interesting. I feel like I'm like healing my mother wound like through the ether, because she's like it's just her energy I have to connect with, and not her physical. And I just think it's so human to want a physical thing, you know, like I collect physical things, so of course someone dying is like, what the fuck? I can't physically touch you, I can't physically see you. It's like the hardest human attachment to break, I think. Anyway, I was gonna do a what's in my bag, and honestly, at my job yesterday, I had a customer who, she just looked so sun-kissed. She had her hair up in this flower clip that was so cute. It was like an orchid. Um, and her hair, you could tell, was messy, and she had some little pieces hanging out. She had no makeup on. She had tattoos, like, and I was just like, that's how I want to be. I feel like I'm in the midst of like letting go this like perfectionist nature that I have, and I think that'll be a process that lasts my entire life. I'm a Virgo rising, so do with that what you will. But yeah, I have this like perfectionist nature, and I feel like I used to really take that out on my appearance. And lately I haven't taken it out on my appearance. It's more so I feel like I take it out on like my productivity and my creative like flow and habits. That's where I take it out on at the moment. But it used to be my appearance. Like, yeah, I used to be so like every little hair needs to be perfect, and like my eyebrows need to match completely, and just my hair needs to look the way that I like. No, I'm not there anymore. Thankfully, it's been a journey, and there's moments where I feel that way. But just seeing an older woman like embrace her naturalness, like that's what I really want to embody. Um, yeah. I was gonna do a what's in my bag, just because I love this bag. It's vintage 9 West. There's a fucking mosquito in here. Oh no, it's not a mosquito, it's a fruit fly. Okay, you're good. Yeah, it's a 9 West bag. And there's 3 pockets. It's like a tote bag. It's amazing. It's really amazing for someone like me who loves to carry a lot of things, And I'm gonna do what's in my bag now. And thank you for watching this far if you're here. So I always carry a journal with me, no matter what. Even if I know goddamn well I'm not gonna use it, it's in my bag. And usually I carry a small one, but lately, since I've been using this bag and it's big, this is my journal that was a gift. And I actually wrote who it was a gift from, because I like writing things down to remember things like that. So, gifted to me by Mila for my 26th birthday in 2023. Mila, shout out Mila. She gifted me this, and I really love her. So yeah, I carry this with me. Mostly everywhere I go. This is, oh my god, this is Agua Viva by Clarissa Spector. She's Brazilian, I believe. And this book is great so far. It's really, her writing style really resonates with me, because I feel like it's so stream of consciousness and raw and real. Like, she really describes the complexity of just being a human so far in this book, and I love just seeing into people's minds, I'll read a line just so you get the vibe. I am a little scared of surrendering completely, because the next instant is the unknown. The next instant, do I make it, or does it make itself? We make it together with our breath, and with the flair of the bullfighter in the ring. Period. Real. I love that. Yeah. So far I love this book. And yeah, I've been carrying her. Edibles. I have edibles in here. I've been enjoying edibles lately. I haven't been smoking weed as much, because I just want to take care of my respiratory system a little more. So edibles have been a great choice. I love when the sun does this through the windows. And edibles are just like such a different vibe than smoking, and I really enjoy the vibe. It feels really like mellow to me at the moment. Sometimes I've had moments of edibles feeling like really intense, and I think that could still happen. But lately my relationship with them have been pretty chill and like useful. What else is in here? This is so heavy. I love to carry a lot of things. I have this bag, this little pouch. I'm a Sagittarius, so this is the Sagittarius symbol. What's in? I forgot what's in here. Oh, I have wired headphones. I have 2 pens. These are my favorite pens right now. I have my clicker to get into my house. I live in a gated community. I have a lighter, and I also have my favorite lip balm brand ever, Naturium in clear. I will actually put you on now. Nice and thick, but not sticky. Gets the job done. Okay, this. Shout out to Maria Lamas, who is my mother, who was a die-hard fan of all things French, but for the most part, French skincare. She put me on to French skincare early in my life, like La Roche-Posay. My favorite, they have my favorite face wash ever. But this is a Nuxe Paris Wheel Use. I'm reading it like Spanish. But it's basically a multi-purpose dry oil for face, body, and hair. Nourishes, repairs, beautifies with 7 precious botanical oils. It has such a nice scent. I don't like a scent that's too overpowering, but this like just smells like flowers to me, and it doesn't smell fake, you know. And I use this on my body, I use it on my hair. I don't use it on my face because I'm not sure if this has fragrance. It says 100% botanical oils. But since it smells like something, I don't like putting smells on my face usually. So, it's great on my body. I have a headband. Always nice to have a headband. These are my car keys. I kind of want to put more. This is my mom's keychain that she used my entire life, so having this on means so much to me. Also, this was hers too. Prada. She had taste. I will say she got taste. So I use this. I love this keychain. Oh, there's also a stitch. And it says, I have one half of the heart. My boyfriend has the other half. Just DJ things, I guess. This is for my DJ headphones. And I probably shouldn't lose that. So I'm putting it in my pouch. Hand cream. It says beeswax and royal jelly hand cream. I really like it. I don't know if I would buy it again though, because I just love the L'Occitane hand cream, which is another French brand that my mom put me on. Touchland Power Mist. No, I haven't always been a big hand sanitizer person, but I really just love the packaging, and it's so small. It smells nice. I usually mostly use it when I put gas in my car. I'm not gonna lie, I had mashed potatoes in my purse because this is what the chefs made for our family meal yesterday. So when we go into work, I usually get into work at 3 or 3:30, and I do my tasks that I need to do to set up the dining room. And then at 4, we all eat together, my team of 8 people. And the chefs cook for us. And yesterday, they cooked us mashed potatoes. And there was extra, so I took some home to eat. But I didn't eat it. And they were still in my bag because I got home and I was so tired. Jezebel sticker. Shout out Jezebel. Iconic. My boyfriend is part of this. They are a group of 3 guys that threw iconic parties in Miami that I've had a lot of fun at. And I love my boyfriend. And I love that he was a part of this and that I would partake in the parties and we weren't dating yet, we were just friends. But I was always a fan, you know? I have a wine cork in here of this wine I really like called Moonjabel. I thought the cork was cool, so I kept it. I'll probably throw it away. I've had it a little too long now. Another lighter. This is Hailey Bieber's blush in Toasted Teddy. And I just wanted to give it a try. I thought the packaging was cute, honestly. That's about it. And I really enjoy the color. And I like being able to just put a blush in my purse and put it on like so easily like this. Don't know if I would purchase again. Just because I haven't noticed it lasting the way that I like to. But this color is amazing. It's amazing. If Say made their dewy blush in a shade like this, I'm sad. I would be sold. Even though I do love their blush and spicy. My Nintendo Switch. I recently purchased this. I just love it. I love like holding a handheld thing that isn't a phone and that is a screen. It just like automatically transports me to a time in my younger years where I would play my Nintendo, and I recently got it to, oh my god, I think I rubbed my eye a little too hard. I got it to be able to just a new medium, you know, because there's so many games that tell beautiful stories, and I just wanted to experience storytelling through a different medium, and I haven't used it that much yet, but I think I might do that today. Yeah. My wallet. I got this in Paris, France. In one of the coolest stores ever that 11 different artists just like sell their creations. And this was one of them. It's a hand-painted wallet, and these colors have just been my favorites recently. Well, honestly, since the moment I bought it, which was last year in May or April. These colors, bro, kind of matches my wallet in a way. My beautiful soul sister, Mia, bought me this when she visited the Philippines, and it means so much to me because that's where she's from. So to have like a little gift from her visiting her home makes me want to cry, honestly. And I love that she just thought of me when she was there. And inside I have my beautiful Kodak that's red. Kind of matches the pouch too, and I love that it fit perfectly. I love things. What else? Peace juice. Maybe I'll take some of this right now. This is by Organic Olivia. I love her. She's an herbalist. A blend of medicinal herbs designed to soften tension and ease an anxious mind. Shout out herbs, dude. Herbs do it all. They really do. And this makes me feel so relaxed. My Casio. Bring back watches. I don't think they ever left. They left for me though, but I enjoy having a watch to be able to look at the time without having to look at a phone. Like, I love things that have one use, like this. Like, this will tell me the date, the time. without needing to look at my phone, which is why I wish iPods came back, because I would love to be able to listen to music without needing to grab my phone. You know what I mean? Like, I like the separation of uses, which makes sense to me. For me, because I have like different Instagrams for different things. You know, that's just how my brain works. And then I have a bunch of lip products, honestly. My USB as well. I need to put my other keychain back on it, but it has a Lego piece on it. And my boyfriend has the other piece, and when they stick together, it makes a little Lego heart. It's really cute. And this is my USB for DJing, but I just always carry it with me because this is all my music that I've bought. So of course it's gonna be with me. It's also just always handy to have. I've run into a few moments where I've randomly been able to DJ. But it's I don't carry it for that. I just like to carry it because it's dear to me. I've created a collection of music in here. And then I have a lot of lip products, guys. Guys, I don't know who's watching this. Like, I have a lot. But these are my girls. I will say these I have been sticking to these past like 5 months. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately, which is really nice. I literally probably only wear blush and this Say, which is a brand, glowy super gel or something. It just gives you this like glowiness, and I put it here. And then I wear blush and a lip, but nothing crazy, because I don't like when it just, lately I'm very much more concerned with how things feel than how they look, you know. If it looks good too, that's great, but my priority is it feeling good. And to me, makeup that feels good is makeup that doesn't feel like you're wearing it, you know. I don't like feeling like there's stuff, which is why I haven't been wearing mascara at all. I don't know. Well, I have this essential oil blend called Deep Blue. It's a soothing blend, and sometimes I just smell it. Or I'll rub it on my wrist and then smell it, but it just is so calming. Nice. Again, Naturium. Love this lip balm. This is in Jam. It's really nice. And when I bought that Hailey Bieber brush, I decided to give her a chance on some other things. Just cause, I don't know. There's no reason. There's not always a reason for things. Just cause. These are her lip balms, and I honestly have been enjoying them, I will say. And I was running out of this jam, so I was like, why not try another jam color in a different formula? And I do like it, I will say. I like that the applicator is small, so you could really paint your lips. And I like the color, and it feels like really nice. So would I purchase again? I don't know. Sometimes I stick to my roots, so I might buy this again when I finish this. This fave, honestly, it's like the perfect shade of pink for me. It's called Remix. It's Say's Glossy Bounce, and it has like a, this isn't a great camera, but it has a slight shimmer to it, and I really enjoy pairing it with these two lip liners. These are my go-tos, honestly. Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. This one is in Endless Cacao, and this one is in Universal Earth. This is my color. This is my color, and I fucking love the name too. Like, if I had my own makeup line, I would go wild with the names. Not wild, that's so dramatic, but I would have so much fun making the names, you know. This, I also really love this lip liner. I've been buying this forever. This is Thrive Cosmetics lip filler lip liner in Monique. I love this shade, and I think I had another shade. I buy it in this shade and in another shade that's khaki, which is more of like a brown, but like a neutral brown, you know, a cool brown. But this one's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like this is a perfect shade for me, and this really doesn't feel like you're wearing anything at all. It's like very jelly. It's like almost like a terracotta, but it just like matches for me perfectly. And then this is Refi lip gloss in clear. I really like this lip gloss. It's like really glossy but not sticky. It's a vibe. And that's it. That's my what's in my bag. Oh, I also have a ribbon in here because someone came to eat at my job and I was their server and it was their birthday and they unwrapped a present, so they left the ribbon of the present on the table and I was like, wait, I could put this ribbon in my hair, so I kept it because being resourceful is great, you know. And thank you for watching this video that is now 46 minutes long. And if you didn't watch this long, I totally could have too, but I love talking about my things, so that's it. Happy spring.